Probably, if I'm being honest, crossover from Allen Iverson, just because it's such a little guy. He's an underdog. I was talking with somebody about Dirk the other day, and Kareem's skyhook and Dirk's fadeaway, I think, are the two most iconic players that are recognized with a single shot. But Dirk's fadeaway for a top 10 doesn't get in as much as a crossover. Which move would I rather have if I was an NBA player? Give me the Dirk fadeaway all day. I mean, it's just a more reliable, better move. But for a top 10, it's AI. No question, it's Michael Jordan. It's not even close. There's nobody who has so thoroughly dominated every other NBA player in the league at the same time like Michael Jordan. And I'll say this, a really good friend of mine, Sekou Smith, died during this pandemic. He was a reporter for the NBA, and he and I were on a podcast together. And he said the reason it's MJ to him is that never in MJ's career did somebody go head-to-head against him in an NBA Finals and beat him. And he said, you know, he can explain away LeBron's teams losing, but Kevin Durant was a better individual performer in an NBA Finals than LeBron was. And so for him, that was it. There's no coming back from him. So I'll take Sekou's word for it. But yeah, look, Michael, the thing is, I hate it because LeBron James is one of the greatest players of all time. Maybe is certainly top 3 to me. But he's had a run, and he's not dominated the league quite like MJ has. Just because it's easier to deal with, and more people are going to react to it. Maybe very privately and personally, I get excited for a guy who hasn't made his name yet, and I can hype up. There's guys. I'll tell you another thing that's going on. There's guys from the league I also cover, the NBL, who make it to the NBA, like a guy named Cam Oliver that we call Space Cam in the NBA, in the NBL. He got on with the Houston Rockets in the last year. So I was doing top 10s for him in the NBL and then top 10s for him in the NBA, and that was tremendously exciting. The Brooklyn Nets are my favorite team in the NBA to win the NBA championship, and the reason I say that is because they have more talent than the Lakers. They are more in their prime than the Lakers. We make all these predictions based on everybody being 100% healthy, and we know that's not going to be true. But if everybody's healthy, nobody can beat the Brooklyn Nets.